How to increase your engagement rates on Instagram. Look, I get it. For a really long time, I tried to figure out this game. I was putting stuff up on Instagram and I'll get like 2 likes. My mom and my dad supporting me in this journey, and I was really disheartened, thinking like, what is my content really that bad? Why is nobody paying attention? And today in this video, I'm going to be showing you how, when I figured it out, how I took my Instagram account from literally 100 followers to initially that first 10,000 to 100,000, and what I did in that journey in when it comes to not just building that following, but much more than that, building up that engagement. Number one, it is all about being consistent. That's right. You need to figure out a way to be consistent about your content, and that is about putting 2 to 4 pieces of content each and every single day, day in, day out. And the reason why you want to do that and be consistent is because when you're consistent, it tells Instagram that you're serious when it comes to content creation. That way, they'll actually show your stuff to more people. And you probably already know this. Organic reach on Instagram is constantly falling. And if you want to have a much higher engagement, it's all about being consistent by having some sort of schedule to make sure you're blocking out the time and posting these content up every single day. And number 2, hashtag research on what is trending. What are things that people are searching on their Explore, on their feed, so that you can initially get noticed on the Explore page. And the way you do that is by utilizing hashtags that is not too competitive. So you don't want to be broad by utilizing some broad hashtag, but longer form hashtags that has got a much lower competition, especially when you're first starting out. Number 3 is engaging and replying to all comments that comes in, especially in the first hour. This is when you're showing your audience that you care, that you're real, that you are there for them, and that most importantly, that you're actually reading the comments. So especially in the first hour, reward the people that is engaging with you by replying to each and every single comment. That brings us to number 4. Get your followers to turn on notifications. So once in a while, one of the things you might want to do is to do a post that looks like this, where you're looking up, where you're getting them to switch on notifications. And the reason why you're making that post of you doing this or this is that your caption is going to be something along the lines of turn on notifications. The reason why you want to do that is you could have some sort of giveaway where you're giving out prizes or bonuses to people that has some sort of reward or incentive when they are the first to comment, or if they comment in the first 15 minutes of you making your future post. And the only way they could be notified of that is if they are actually switching on notifications. Next is asking a question that is easy for your audience to respond to. When it comes to increasing your engagement rates, one of the things you want to do is to make it so that when people read your caption, there's something for them to respond. So this could be in the form of asking a question, if they agree, if they don't agree, what their thoughts are, to ask them to give you a caption, but most importantly is getting them to comment. Always make it so that there's some sort of room for them to respond to your post. Which brings me to the next one, which is doing polls. Once in a while, you want to use the Instagram features that it's built in by doing some sort of survey, asking them for their opinion, what their thoughts are about A or B. And when they actually make the choice, take a screenshot of that and then utilize that screenshot and post in your story so that people can see that you did the survey. But much more than that, you're actually acknowledging their results as well as their opinion, which further fuels and gives your audience incentive when it comes to replying as well as engaging with you. Right now, what you're really doing is you're conditioning your audience through the notifications, through the questions, through the polls, that their opinion matters. And then if you want to compound that even further, what you do is once in a while, you're going to get questions from your audience and your followers. What if you could take these questions and address them by literally doing a live or a video and post it on IGTV that says, so 3 days ago, I got this question from John, and John's main question and concern was,
how can I make this work if I have a full-time job and I just don't have time?
So to answer this question, John, here's how I will go about it. And you literally address this in the form of video. And in fact, what if you also showed a screenshot and a picture of that exact question of you addressing it and answering it and posting in the form of video? Now, other people are seeing that you are taking the questions and the comments and the opinions seriously because there's engagement. And now, again, you are rewarding their engagement, therefore making them want to engage with you further in future. And finally, use proven performing posts. Now, what does this mean? This is going to be a little bit controversial. Rather than trying to be original, there are many posts out there that is proven in your market, in your niche, in your industry, because somebody else has done it. And I'm not asking you to copy. There's a big difference between copying and modeling. Copying is unethical. I'm asking you to model. Model, look at like the image. Model, look at the caption. What type of angle, color scheme, contrast, to give you ideas on what's proven to work, what people like, and what doesn't work, so that you eliminate what does not work, so that you're not going through it through trial and error. So use best performing post by modeling what works. Hey, this is Peng here, and if you like strategies like this when it comes to social media, building and following, make sure you hit the subscribe button for future videos like this. But much more than that, let me know in the comments below what your biggest takeaway is, and if I like it, I'll be following your channel as well.